Alright, welcome LEGO fans to a short LEGO polybag review here on Bilbo9's channel. And once again, we're at Feanor's house, but he's not here right now. I broke into his house just so I could get the nice backdrop.
Oh really? This is me.
But could this be him?
Now we also have our good friend Andrew 1930
Hello?
and
Mithrandir.
correct? So this will be pretty short, but I'm sure it'll be pretty fun. In order to get this set, you had to spend over $75 or more on...
I think 50 or 75.
No, 75.
Oh, okay, so then that's the keychain was to spend over 50 and this was to spend over 75.
So technically, the price on this is $75. But it's actually a free promotion. So we get two minifigures, lots of balloons, some helium tanks, and a little book.
Well, one of them can't be helium, because one is helium, the other has to be something else.
Well, we'll let you figure that out then.
Like maybe oxygen.
And then over here is a thing that has a little few studs in it.
Which I suppose are supposedly like the balloons
Right.
before they're blown up.
Dead
Yeah.
balloons?
Dead balloons, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have some dead
balloons that aren't
balloons.
blown up.
That really makes sense.
So we'll go and go through specifics.
What can I
Actually,
say?
that's Feanor's job. Ages 6+. Set number 40108 contains 66 pieces, and as I said before, it's a free promotional item if you spend $75 more at either the LEGO store or LEGO.com.
But let me say that this is a pretty big poly bag because the set that I got with it, Spider-Man vs. Electro, was 70 pieces. It's a real set that has only 4 more pieces than this.
Wow. And here is the instruction sheet, we'll call it. Pretty simple and straightforward, similar in design to the hot dog stand. I think it came out last year at this time. So, who wants to show the first minifigure? I think, well, you did specifics, so we should let him do one and Mithrandir do the other.
I like that idea.
Alright, so here is the balloon person.
Salesman.
Balloon, yes, salesman.
The balloon salesman who has this cool hat.
And he asked the all-important question, you want a balloon?
Let's leave references of that movie out of this.
Yes. Small children might be watching.
It really wasn't that scary.
Let's keep going on while I behead this
Anyway.
person. There's his head.
Well, because that movie was so much more violent than beheading someone.
And then there is his torso piece, which there we go, and the back side of it, and boring legs.
Excellent idea, we do need a fan in here. It's quite hot out.
Yes,
So now we'll show the little boy who will meet a very special demise if he accepts the balloon from the salesman. Fan was insane.
This,
Oh, we already knew
I guess,
that.
so this is, I guess, some innocent child who has happened upon a balloon and is very happy about it, as you can see from his face expression. Personally, I find the way he's smiling a tiny bit frightening.
yeah.
The hairpiece, I believe, came in quite a few Harry Potter sets, and I believe some other sets as well.
And the shirt of others is interesting.
Yes.
I can't tell quite what it looks like.
It looks like a sports shirt, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that has been there before in any other
Hieroglyphics.
sets.
No, it's not hieroglyphics.
Why is
Never
somebody
know.
wearing a t-shirt with whatever? And obviously his balloon, which is a little bit disproportionate, but
Yes.
oh well.
And I've never seen a
balloon.
I myself have
No
never
back
seen a multicolored balloon.
Neither have I.
Neither have I.
None of us have.
Unless they're tied together.
You didn't ask me.
Oh, that's why.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
You got it
In
wrong.
that case.
Okay.
Oh well,
We'll have to fix these then.
that's fine.
Sorry.
It's
Okay,
fine.
so that's pretty much this minifigure.
With a stick now instead of an actual balloon.
You
Yay, I have my stick!
And now he's gonna whack the balloon still.
Why are you
so
making me
not
do
hit.
this?
Because I didn't feel like doing it.
I don't know.
So kind.
Alright, so here is the actual balloon stands. There should be 3 balloons here, but Fanor's working on putting them back together like they're supposed to be. Ah, here we go. And then imagine the kid is holding the green one. So, 3 nice pretty balloons. Red, turquoise, and orange. They come in all different colors.
And lime green.
Stop with the movie reference.
Bad.
And the lime green one that falls apart easily. Then here are some tanks of various gases. We're assuming that one is helium, at least one. And it looks
Oh,
like...
he made me knock it out.
Read it.
Whatever.
Okay. And I thought they would come off easily, but apparently they don't. So, and then that piece right there is where you can actually store the balloons. Looks like you can hook this up to either the guy or maybe a truck or something. And then here, we're assuming these are, as of yet, not inflated orange balloons.
Makes sense.
I believe that the colors aren't actually the same
Why are wheels
in the instruction manual, but I had to sacrifice that to get the colors correct on, I believe, one of the tanks.
So, any more thoughts about the balloon stand?
Pretty simplistic.
It goes well with the fairground mixer.
That is true.
In fact,
I would
very
say
well.
as well that this really does not feel to me, at least like something that you would go and spend $75 to get. But
Well,
I
because
suppose
you
if
would
you're
be
already
getting another
spending
set.
it, it's a
Well,
nice throw-in.
I bought President Business's Eagle Lair and Spider-Man vs. Electro.
So if you're already spending the money, I mean,
Yes.
it's a nice throw-in,
Yeah.
but definitely not something you'd go out of your way to acquire.
Right. And where's the salesman? Oh, perfect.
Okay.
So, as for the ratings, how shall we do this?
I'll do the build because I
Yes,
did
you
it.
should do the builds.
Display.
You can play it a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, for the build, I will say 8 or 9, maybe.
I'll go with 8.
Yeah, I mean it's the colors were tough for me, but I mean
It's a nice little colorful set.
yeah. But most of it I had no problem building at all, so it was a pretty good build.
Playability, I mean, it's a nice little starter set, I guess, to give to someone just starting with Legos, but for real playability, unless you have a bunch of these or some sort of fairgrounds or park or something, I don't see a whole lot of that here. Because really all you're getting is little kid buys a couple balloons from a salesman. That's about what you got here.
And yeah, I think this was actually specifically made to go with the Fairground Mixer. It's a new LEGO Creator set. It's actually a pretty awesome one.
But is that the one? I think I saw that at the Lego store.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, especially if you get a power function. It'll
Yeah.
actually turn the Fairground Mixer. It comes with a bunch of other little things too.
But it was too expensive for me.
Yeah, it's like $150. So.
Show an add-on.
And I saw the Sydney Opera House too.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
displayability isn't very high at all. I'm gonna give it a. Let's give it a 5.
Unless you do something like this.
No, it still isn't.
Oh.
Where he's floating off,
Ah.
and this guy's gonna try and rescue him.
No, it still isn't. That's part of the 5 because it's so small. If it had a landscape, even if it had a base plate, it would be better.
Yeah, but I really
But
don't see how you
this
put
is a
base
polybag.
plate.
So for polybag rating, I'm gonna give it more of a 7. The normal set rating is 5.
Alright, so a nice little set. And I think it's nice and colorful. I think it will stand out, especially among other polybags. Maybe not so much with other sets, but other polybags. Thanks for tuning into this review. Check out some more awesome reviews. We've got some good stuff on the way, of course. So, we will see you next time. in case you were wondering,